We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network.
St. Louis. Right fielder, number
48 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Michael Brantley.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
At the plate, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Striding in, Buster Posey. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castellanos is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Matt Carpenter
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Lifted in the air to center. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is fouled at the plate.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Number 48 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Brantley is there, and they digging in. Number 12. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 12.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Beautiful diving stop. It's there, and he's out. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Hit out towards second. Hansen takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Munoz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ready on 1 and 2. Rip toward the gap in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hansen is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a leadoff triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Ready now, Hunter Pence. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Hunter Pence becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder.
On the ground, softly towards second. Hansen is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Jed Jerko comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Ready with the 1-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Castellanos has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. High in the air. Suarez is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alan Hansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Line towards center field. Brantley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Posey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Back to him on the mound. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Nick Castellanos now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 4.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos moves over, 1 out. Stepping in, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Pro gets him there from short right field. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And trying to pick things up where he left off. Munoz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And that misses. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, number
First delivery
48.
to him on the way. Number 48 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Hansen will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Michael
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Polanco coming on. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Alan Henson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Henson.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jed
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Castellanos is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number
Ready
4.
once again, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 on his line thus
Leading
far.
up for the Giants. Catcher, Buster Posey.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Castellanos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting
a swing and a miss. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. On its way is pitch number 75. And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Munoz. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now that's popped up. Hanson is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, number 48. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Mark Melanson enters the ball game out of the
Giants, number 41.
Michael Conforto will come on to pinch hit, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brandon Belt.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Belt on his way to second. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. It's swung on and hit in the air. Conforto giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90%.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the runner from second is in to score. And he'll pull into second with one away. At the plate, Hunter Hess. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Scott Quo will come on now and pinch run here. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off against Melanson as they're down to their final 3 outs.
Michael Brantley.
Tony Watson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Standing in, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Grounded to first. Belt has it to Crawford for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Hunter Strickland takes the ball now. In inning number 9, looking to close the door. Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Giants.